Hi, Mrs. Owen.
Hi, Mrs. Detweiler. How are you?
I'm great.
Good. Well, we've had a pretty busy reading month, haven't we?
We have.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been really fun to do these announcements with you.
Oh, it's always fun working with you, Mrs. Owen.
Oh, thank you. Well, we had a busy week. With our snow day on Monday, we were very thankful that John Jacobson decided to stay until Tuesday so he could come to our school.
I heard a lot of singing coming up the hallway from the gym.
Oh, we had so much fun. Every time I was in the gym with Mr. Jacobson, I just felt everybody was so alive and everyone was dancing, and it was just so much fun. He was just a very energetic guy to be here, and I think a lot of people really enjoyed meeting him.
Last week we had a secret singing raider, and a lot of kids think they know who it was. So if you thought it was Miss Sander,
you were correct. So thank you, Miss Sander, for doing that.
Mrs. Owen, did you hide the camera again this week?
Well, I got one of them hidden, but Mr. Jepson found my other camera. But I got enough footage from the first one for this.
Hey,
Hey,
how are
what's
you?
up? Hi. All right.
I'm scared.
Scared of what?
Nervous.
The dark?
Yeah, I'm scared of the dark too. Don't tell anybody I said the teddy bear. Yes, I'm scared. The reading right now is off the charts. They are setting records beyond belief.
Like what? How close? I mean, like...
Close.
No,
no one's ever telling me, but it's time.
Are you serious?
It's time. I've been practicing. Have you been practicing?
Well, I haven't wanted to tell anybody this, but as of yesterday, I did see a lot of kids reading. I am starting to get a little bit nervous about this, and I
Have you been practicing like you said you were?
I actually have been practicing a little bit.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how well I'll do.
But you know that we have to do this thing together. So if you've been practicing,
Together?
we have to do this together. That's the thing.
How are we going to pull that off?
We've got to go get outside help. We've got to consult some experts. What do you think?
Well, so we don't look completely silly in front of these kids, if they continue at the pace they are,
I think they will.
we better do it.
Okay.
I don't know where. What are we going to do?
Just meet me by my office today at 4, and I'll take care of it. I have some connections.
You'll take care of it?
Just meet me at my office at 4 o'clock. I'll take care of it.
I remember last time you said you'd take care of something.
Yes, I know. I promise. No cheerleading. I promise.
Okay.
All right, take care.
I'll see you at 4.
I wonder where they're going to go for help. Mrs. Owen, did you follow them?
I followed Mr. Jepson and another guy, and here is where I ended up.
I thought that this would be a very good group for them to get some expert advice. Do you guys think you can help some of our friends out today? Do you think we can help them out? Should we have them come in and join our class while we go across the floor? Yeah. Okay, well, I think they maybe are a little shy. Come on in.
Hi, Miss Melinda.
How are you, Mr. Jepson?
I'm doing great. Well, my friend and I, we would really like to learn how to dance.
Wait, his friend looks really familiar.
Just keep watching.
At school, we really need to know kind of what's going on, and since I was your teacher a long time ago, I knew you'd be a great person, and you said you had some really good experts to help my friend and I out.
I sure do.
Is this the group that we should be with?
This is the group. These girls have it. So this is your best bet.
Alrighty, so what would you like us to do?
Girls, can we stand up and can everybody find a black spot on the floor? Very good. Okay, you just fill in, yep, wherever. Can you girls open your toes up? Right here, Charlie. Can you come stand right here for me? Can you girls put your hands on your hips, open your toes up to first position?
Is that what you want us to do?
Yes,
you said girls, so I didn't know if you wanted my friend and I to do the same thing too.
Yes, go ahead and join us. And can you girls, and our guests, can you show me a plie? Plie. And stand. And plie. And stand. Yes, yep, Mr. Jepson, you need to plie your legs. Yes, thank you. Can you girls show me relevant up on your toes? Can you get up on your toes all the way up? All the way up? I'm tall. And can you show me a big turn up on our toes? Very good, very good. Yes, a little bit quicker back there, boys. A little bit quicker. Thank you. And can you show me your sunshine arms? Very good. Can you give me a flamingo?
John Jacobson.
Where's our flamingo? Very good. Get that flamingo up nice and high. Good job, girls. And yep, other leg and your toe. Yes, Mr. Justin and your friend, your toe needs to be touching.
This way.
Yes, yes. Very good. Okay, can we get our arms out nice and strong? Yes, very straight. Good. Straight. Yep, straight arms. And really press down the shoulders. And can you girls give me a airplane? Point that toe, hold that airplane.
Well,
nice
I
and
can't
straight
hold it
and
very
all
long.
the way down. Very good. Good. Try not to bend your chest. Try not to bend your chest. Keep it up nice and straight. Very good. Very good. And can you all fly around like an airplane? Go. Very good. Can we show more gallops? Arms out nice and strong and show me nice
Friend,
big.
you do gallops?
Good job. Go ahead, Kendall. Very good. Good. Right foot. Go ahead, Jersey. Yep, go ahead. Good job. Yes.
This one?
Yes. Yep. Very good. Very good. Okay, go ahead.
Ready?
Yep, go ahead, Mr. Jepson. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's keep our arms strong. Great. Good. Over each flat spot on the floor. Can you show me our leaps? How do we leap? Good job. Very good. Good job. Very good. And get all the way over that black spot, just like a big rainbow. Very good. Yes. Okay, gentlemen. Nice leap all the way up and over. Okay. Yes. Let's yes. You try and land on the foot you leap with. Land on the foot you leap with. Okay, very nice. Oh my goodness.
Well, Miss Melinda,
Are you
I think that gives us a good start from my friend. Friend?
Yeah.
No
Okay,
loss.
I
I
think.
think my friend needs to go. I think he just hurt his ankle. So thank you girls very, very much.
Yeah.
You guys all have a great day, all right?
That was very embarrassing.
I still think that guy looks familiar.
And he sure can't dance.
Well, someone's going to have to dance at the assembly, because I have no doubt these kids are reading and they're going to meet their goal.
Well, the assembly is on Friday, so I guess we'll just have to show up and see what happens.
Okay. So if you're reading today, make sure you get all your minutes from this week turned in by the end of the day.
End of the day today is the last chance ever to turn in minutes.
Okay.
I think I hope we get the platinum album.
Oh, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and plus I want to see those guys dance. But
No kidding. We have some more giveaways.
we are clearing inventory.
Okay.
So where do you want to start?
We have some fun stuff to give away first.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do fun stuff. We have some leftover bracelets
Yes.
from the first week we did announcements. We had some bracelets that said reading stretches your mind. We still have just a few of these to give out. Who gets these?
Marley Phillips gets one.
Lindsay Redden,
Landon Wilkins
Jack Davis.
and Kyler Thurm.
All right, congratulations. You guys will get bracelets.
And we have one more Wimpy Kid prize. It's like a little pencil pouch with some cool things things with it.
Yeah, some stickers and an eraser, a Fregley eraser. Who's this one to?
And that goes to Jalen Schraub.
All right, congratulations.
You can all pick up your things here in the library.
Okay, what else? What else should we give away?
Lots of books.
Yes, I love giving away books. In Mrs. Bellin's class, Annalise, Kiana, Luke.
In Mrs. Fedler's class, Hannah, Keegan, Alan.
Mrs. Kleinmeyer's class, Ashlyn, Tyler, Kale.
In Mrs. Wood's class, Ethan, Jonathan, and Carl.
Mrs. Grease, Gabby, Zach, Xander.
Mrs. Newberry's, Seeley, James, and Aiden.
In Mrs. Stahl's class, Robbie, Jaden, and Zoe.
Mrs. Henderson's, Justin, Callan, and Gwen.
Mrs. Gosnell's class, Jazel, Caitlin, and Lennox.
Mrs. Heitman's class, Libby, Antonio, and Dylan.
In Mrs. Landit's class, Evan, Bailey, and Jackson.
Mrs. Subert's class, Joe, Addie, and Marcus.
In Mr. Geyer's class, Kitty, Jackson, and William.
Mrs. Glandorf's class, Kaylee, Logan, and Dallin.
Mrs. Owen's class, Owen, Ben, and Kaya.
Mrs. Weldon's, Landon, Justin, and Logan.
In Mrs. Ely's class, Isaac, Alex, and Taylor.
Mrs. Purchase's class, Hunter, Jackson, Elise.
In Mrs. Ritchie's class, Leslie, Riley, and George.
Mr. Sondek's class, Trinity, Aiden, and Tegan.
In Mrs. Bathke's class, Hannah, Ellie, and Spencer.
Mrs. Calkins' class, Jeffrey, Jacob Huber, and Maddie.
Mrs. Mokel's class, Hope, Aaron, and Landon.
Mrs. Utermark's class, Haley, Maisie, and AJ.
In Mrs. Jepson's class, Cole, Brent, and Sam.
Mr. O'Neill's class, Thomas, Hunter, and Aubrey.
And Mrs. Parrish's class, Quentin, Jillian, and Jacob. Congratulations, guys.
We have some really good books to choose from, so come to the library and pick yours out.
All right, great. What else? Let's give away more stuff.
Well, we have some Elmer books.
Oh.
You know Elmer the elephant?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a set of, I think, there's a bag with about 8 books in there.
Yeah. These are fun.
Yeah.
All right, should we give this away to a classroom?
Yes.
All right. It looks like Mrs. Fedler gets this case of Elmer books. Congratulations, class.
And we have one more stuffed character.
You all will recognize this one. Pete.
Yay! Pete the cat.
He's a cat. So fun.
And he goes to Mrs. Subert's class.
It's so fun to do giveaways. Do we have anything else to give away?
Well, you know those kids love the reading rocks. When they come into the library,
Yes.
the library rocks have been hanging out in the library, and when kids come in, they just love seeing them.
My reading rocks.
Yes, some of them even have names.
Oh, they have names.
Yes.
That's fun.
So I think it'd be fun to kind of spread them out around the school.
Sure.
So shall we give some of those away? Give them away to
They don't
some
read to
classrooms?
you. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, the kids probably knew that. They're
Yeah.
better than I am at ordering things on the internet, probably.
Okay.
But yeah, that sounds fun. Let's give them away.
So we drew these names.
Mrs. Belland,
And Mrs. Newberry,
Mrs. Gosnell,
Mr. Geyer,
Mr. Sondag,
Mrs. Calkins.
and Mr. O'Neill.
You
So,
all get a reading rock.
so come and pick out your reading rock. Pick a good one. But you have to read to it. It won't read to you. Nobody got them started, right? Nobody was able to
No.
start them up, huh?
No.
Yeah. So you have to read to them, but it'll be a fun classroom reading rock.
Yes.
That's good.
New classroom pet.
A classroom pet. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Well, that's it for.
That's it for video announcements.
It's it for video announcements.
Yeah. Well, it was fun as always.
Yes. It's always fun working with you, Mrs. Owen.
And once again, keep reading. Bye.
Bye.